Here's the thing, I'm sure you've noticed this, that every time you come for an event, there's a standing ovation like this. It's, you are referred to very often as a legend. How does that feel? That's a priceless feeling in itself, isn't it?
Well, it feels very old to start off because to be called a legend, first of all, I don't believe I'm a legend, but to be called a legend, which means you have spent a lot of time on the field. On the field, depending on whichever stream you come from, whether you are from Bollywood, whether you are from cricket or any other sport, or business, banking, any sector.
There's a survey where the results revealed that you are the second most admired man in India. Second to whom? Second to our Prime Minister.
Well, I think I can stand in election now. I think if I ever want to get into politics, I'll have to really study a lot, do a lot of changes, and then maybe I'll be able to adapt. But it's a big thing to be admired by so many people, and thanks to cricket. If I was not playing cricket, I don't think there'll be so many people who would be admiring me. And a lot of times people say, "Oh, you are very lucky." I love when people say that, and I just tell them, it's not like I am lucky. It's just that the number of people I meet and the connect that I have with the people, they are the ones who pray for me. And that's why I'm so lucky. It's not like, I was born lucky, but over the years it has happened that, whenever there's a 50-50 scenario, more often than not, it turns in the favor of us, whether it's me as an individual or as a team. So, being lucky is important, but at the same time, I think the admiration and it's something, you feel a lot more satisfied looking at, the kind of ovation you get wherever you go and the kind of love and affection that people show towards you.
We'll talk about luck in just a minute, but I'm going to make a prediction here. It is going to happen. I see it. MS Dhoni, Prime Minister of the country, couple of years from now, that is a possibility. I really believe. And then when this happens, you said Mandira Bedi predicted it, okay? Sitting on stage talking to Dhoni. But
I think that's more pressure than, trying to win a World Cup.
You don't take pressure.
Imagine especially with the banking sector and everyone, the GDP is going down, the financial deficit is happening, export, import, all that thing. We are a big country. The number of people, that in itself is a big challenge. We talk about, local trains or buses or roads, but we are just too big, and it will take time, for us to become what some of the other countries are. But I always felt till your intention is right and you're moving forward thinking that this is what is good for the country or the state, that is the right decision.
We've seen a World Cup win, we've seen a T20 World Cup win, we've seen India at number one, ranked at number one for 18 months in the test format. So you've given our country many priceless moments. A big round of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen. But what would you say is your priceless moment as far as the cricketing career is concerned? A as captain and B as player.
Well, the answer would be very different. A lot of people would be expecting, okay, this is something that he would pick, that is something that he would pick. But the two special moments, first I would say it was just after the 2007 T20 World Cup. We landed in Mumbai. So for a lot of us, we were part of the team that went to England. And from England, we got selected and we went to South Africa for the T20 World Cup. So we won, we were coming back, and that day it was very cloudy and it was raining. So we started our descent, we were about to land, and I look outside, I'm like, you know what, it's raining, there would be nobody to receive us. We shall book all our flights and we'll go back to our respective cities because we have been out for so long. So we land, and even before immigration, there were like loads of people to receive us. And I still remember, we were in a double-decker bus. It was an open-top bus.
No one can forget that experience. Raining, cloudy.
Yes, and it took us literally 5 hours from the airport to the Wankhede Stadium. We all got wet. We were in the bus. We dried up somehow. We again got wet because in between again it was raining. So it happened like twice or thrice And then the most memorable moment came.